Gene. No, Gene. You listen to me, Gene. I know what happens in that supernatural fan fiction. I read it before you did. No, that's not even it. That's not even close. Sam and Dean would never do that. Oh, hey, Mr. Manila.
Hey, buddy, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Gene.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Gene, how's it going?
He said, it's going. You know how he talks.
I do know how Gene talks.
Yeah.
How's his girlfriend doing?
Hey, Gene, how's your girlfriend? Can we say hi to her? Nobody's ever gone to say hi to her. Is she even real? Okay, well, he said she's out running errands.
How convenient.
Yes.
Or inconvenient for us, really.
Yes, she's getting some gluten-free muffins from the local bakery.
And you can tolerate this?
I mean, not me. Gene. He's eating them. They're in a totally different country.
It's true.
That's how far muffins need to be away from me. No, not you, Gene. I don't need you to be far away from me. Actually, I kind of miss you. Yeah?
We all
Did
miss
you have a
Gene.
good New Year? Yeah? Okay. Well, listen. You're totally wrong about that fanfic, and you'll be wrong forever, but I gotta go. Okay, bye. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up?
Did you just get your headphones stuck in your mouth?
I mean, that's a common problem when you have a very tiny head with no real ear holes and a very large mouth.
Your head's not that tiny.
Yeah, my nose is big, but look where my brain is supposed to be. There's like nothing there.
Supposed to be?
Yeah. I mean, I think I got one. Maybe underneath my eyeballs.
Maybe.
Yeah. I gotta have one.
Yeah.
How could I do all this great math with you?
That's a good point.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, now, Gene and I were just arguing about supernatural fan fiction. You know, same old.
I'm not even gonna ask or...
Yeah. We have totally differing views on Castiel. It's alright.
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's over now. 15 glorious seasons.
15?
Yeah.
That's older than you.
I know. It took me forever to catch up. But the Scooby-Doo episode's my favorite.
Alright, it's time to do some math.
Okay, let's do some math.
Alright, so, today.
Yeah, today.
We are going to be covering division with fractions. Now, we know that every fraction is a division problem, but this is like when a whole number is divided by a fraction, or a fraction is divided by a whole number.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You're going to have to show me.
Okay, so let's think of it this way. Okay, let's say we had 3 pizzas. Okay, I'm going to draw 3 pizzas.
Okay. Pizza.
And let's say my problem...
3 pizzas.
Right.
They gradually get larger.
My problem is...
I'll pretend they're all the same.
Fine, yes, please do. Let's say it was 3 divided by 1/2, okay? So what this problem is asking you is that if you divided 3 into equal pieces that size, how many pieces would you have? So if I cut each pizza in half, how many pieces would I have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It is 6. 6 is the answer to that problem.
3 divided by 1/2 is 6?
Right. If I take 3 things and I cut them all in half, then I have 6 pieces. Okay? So what it's asking you when you're dividing a whole number by a fraction is how many pieces would you have if you split all of the wholes up equally this way?
Into those size pieces.
Mm-hmm. So for example, if I change the half to 1/4, and I cut them this way as well.
Whoa.
Now how many pieces do I have?
4, 8, 12.
12.
Okay? Woo! It just gets bigger.
Right. So what we did is we really just multiplied 3 by our denominator to get that answer. Okay?
Oh yeah, we did. Because when it was halves, that was 3 times 2. You had 6. And now it's 4s, and that's 3 times 4, and that's 12.
So, the only reason you can't do that every time is if your numerator was something different, then it wouldn't be the exact same answer.
It'd get complicated.
Right. So for example, if I did 3 divided by 3/4, okay, that would look a little bit different, okay, because...
taking 3 wholes and making in 3/4 groups?
Exactly. I'm getting groups of 3/4. Now, I can still do that evenly. Here's one group, right?
Okay, let's take a look at this.
2, that's 3/4, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'll do a different color for the next one.
Okay, how about blue?
1, 2,
3/4.
Okay. I'll do another color for the next one. I'll do black this time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And then I'll leave the last one white. Okay?
Oh.
So
then it'd be one. The green would be one group.
Yeah.
And the blue would be the next group.
Uh-huh.
And the black would be the third group.
Mm-hmm.
And the white would be the fourth group. Is your answer 4?
It is 4.
What?
Yeah, there'd be 4 groups of 3/4. Okay? If each piece was 3/4, we'd have 4 of those pieces. Now, this can be a little bit confusing.
I can see that.
Okay? But when they're asking you to divide by a fraction, you're just making equal pieces. Okay? So, let's take a look at how the formula works, because there is a formula or an algorithm which lets you know how to solve a problem like this. You can always draw pictures, okay, but it's not always going to work perfectly. So, let's think of it this way. If we were doing 3 divided by 3/4, the way we would do that is we would still give 3, we still have to fractionize it, right?
Fractionate.
Which means give it what?
A 1 as the denominator.
Okay, so what you do here, when you're dividing, all right, by a fraction, you have to flip the fraction upside down.
Whoa.
Yeah, so if I turned 3/4 upside down, what would it become?
4/3.
4/3.
Flippery-doo.
And then, because I flipped the fraction, I got to flip the sign too. What's the opposite of division?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Oh, multiplicating fractions is real easy.
And what's 3 times 4?
12.
12. And what's 1 times 3?
3. And
what's 12 divided by 3?
4! That's what we got when we drew the picture.
Right. We also could have canceled out our 3's. And just gotten 1 times 4, which equals 4.
We can do that
so,
one too.
When you're dividing, by a fraction,
flip it on its head.
Flip it on its head.
Flip the sign.
Flip the sign, which means multiply.
And then
you get your answer. And you might have to divide at the end, and you know how to divide an improper fraction. Sometimes it's a whole number, sometimes it's not. We're not going to go through that whole process again, because we spent a lot of time on that in the last 3 videos.
I think we just kind of got to get this one under our belts here.
Right. So that's how you divide a whole number by a fraction. You're figuring out how many pieces there are. The next way to do things is if you divide a fraction by a whole number. We're going to take a little break.
We can't just flip everything around in division. Doesn't work that way.
No, you can't go the opposite order. So it's a little bit different. But ultimately, the formula is basically the same. So we're going to take a look at that in just a minute. We're going to take a little break, all right?
Okay. Break time.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We took a little break to figure out the lighting situation because the sun's starting to go down and we had to move some curtains.
There was a big glare right there.
Wasn't great, but now it's different. I think we're okay. You know?
I think we got it.
We're looking a little stylish, you know.
A little problem solving. Yeah.
I think we're okay. So now, speaking of problem solving,
if
you had to divide a fraction by a whole number. So what that is asking you now, it's still the same idea, right? You're splitting a fraction into 4 equal pieces. So what does that mean? Well, that means, let's say we had half our pizza. Okay? And we cut that pizza into equal slices.
4
equal
slices.
Well, it's asking you what fraction of the whole pizza you would get. Okay, so, yeah, they're fourths of the half, okay, but you're not getting a fourth of the pizza because the whole pizza...
Oh, you had to draw on the ghost pizza that no longer exists.
Half of it's already gone.
Yeah.
But how much would the whole pizza have had? How many pieces?
Altogether, that would have been 8 whole pieces.
It would have been 8.
8 pieces, and they would make up 1 whole.
Right, so just one of them would be...
1/8.
1/8. And sure enough, if we applied the same rule to 1/2 divided by 4, okay,
all right,
we would get...
Let's see where you're going with this.
We take 1/2, all right?
Okay.
We fractionate our 4.
Fractionate!
Now we flip it. What does it become?
Flip it. 1/4.
Now we flip the sign.
Flippity-doo.
Flip the sign to multiplication, and now we can just multiply. What's 1 times 1?
1. And then 2 times 4 is 8. And that was the 1/8 that you got when you drew that little pizza and you cut it into little tiny triangles.
Exactly. And that's actually like the first problem we did when we were multiplying fractions, like way back in one of the previous videos. So, you put a 1 under your whole number, flip it, then multiply. Okay? You want to try one more?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's do one where the numerator is not 1.
The steps I got to remember are I got to flippy-do the fraction, and then flippy-do the sign, and then multiply across.
Okay, let's do 3/5.
Okay, let's do it.
Divided by 2. Okay?
Okay, so first I fractionate.
Right, so put your 1
Yeah.
Under your 2 as your denominator.
Now I flippy-do. So I turn that 2 over 1 into a 1 over 2.
Right. Remember, never, ever flip the first number in your division sets. Never. Okay?
Never.
You only flip...
Only flip the second one.
Which is the divisor. Yes. Okay? Never flip the dividend. All right? Now.
All right. Gotcha.
So you flip it and you get 1/2.
Okay.
And now you flip the sign. Becomes multiplication.
Multiplication. 3 times 1 is 3. Over 5 times 2 is 10.
Right. And if you took 3/5 and you split them all in half, you would get 3/10. Because half of 1/5 is 1/10. 2/10 make 1/5. And so 3 of those would be 3/10.
Huh.
Okay? I know this is not the most, let's say, sensible concept in math. Okay?
No.
But ultimately,
it's kind of fun.
It is. Division, you're breaking stuff into pieces. Equal pieces, equal groups. That's always been true. Yeah. It's not any different here. Okay? So,
Well, there we go.
Same idea. All right? But that's how the division works. You're going to get plenty of opportunity to practice in class. Okay? So don't stress out too much. You just got to remember
the steps.
Right. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Should we recap this?
Let's recap.
I think it's time.
Okay. We'll be right back. Okay. So, to recap. When you're dividing fractions, or you're dividing a whole number by a fraction, or a fraction by a whole number, okay? You flip your second fraction. Maybe that's your whole number with a 1 under it. Maybe it's the fraction itself, okay?
Yeah.
That's the divisor. All right? Then you flip your sign, and you're going to multiply, okay? You multiply because you flipped your sign, okay?
Yeah.
And then you divide if necessary. If your answer is not improper, you leave it alone.
Yeah.
But if it's improper, then you divide. And that's how division with fractions works, okay?
Huh.
So really what you're doing is you're taking, if you're dividing a whole number by a fraction, you're figuring out how many of those pieces fit into that many holes. Okay, where we did 3 divided by 1/2, and it was 6 pieces. Okay, right. And if you're dividing a fraction by a whole number, you're splitting a fraction into that many equal pieces. Okay. So 1/2 split into 4 pieces is 1/8 because 4/8 make 1/2.
Yeah.
So it all comes back to our equivalent fractions, which is a big part of 5th grade math.
Pizzas are so helpful in fractions.
They are. Pizzas are really important in fractions and in life. I mean, pizzas are important.
I think we should have pizza tonight.
We just had pizza.
I know, but there's never enough pizza.
I mean, there can be enough pizza. Remember the indigestion you had a couple weeks ago?
Nope, it's gone now. I forgot about it completely.
So that
I'm ready to try again.
That whole thing where you might have learned something.
What? I don't remember. Hey, we should put Takis on pizza. That might be good.
You don't remember doing that already?
What? What are you talking about? Hold on, let me think.
It's like living with a goldfish.
Oh, yeah, because I had it with pineapple. Let's try that again. Only we'll do a different flavor of Takis this time.
We can make you a milkshake out of Tums.
Whoa. That sounds yummy. Well, only if you get the tropical flavor Tums. Those are my favorite.
All right.
Okay, off to get pizza. We can do some fraction practice there, too.
It's true. We could.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye. I'll go get the phone.
Okay.